30-year-old Hisham Shawani was participating in weeks-old mass protest against Sudan's government in January 2018 when security forces shot him 3 times.
My injury was one in the series of repressions and violation that the regime was committing against Sudanese people. My life has changed since. I became more convinced that the situation must change.
After months of widespread protest and sporadic clashes, Sudan's military in April ousted former President Omar al-Bashir from 3 decades in power. But troops in June then used force to clear protesters who refused to leave a month-long sit-in for democracy, leaving at least 87 people dead. A deal signed in August brought a transitional government to power and put Bashir on trial, but many in Sudan condemned the lack of justice for those who died.
The most important thing for us is to achieve justice for the martyrs. Yes, we marched for living and over high prices, but what made us march again and protest is the martyrs' rights, the martyrs who marched with us to build the country. This country isn't owned by someone particularly. It isn't a property for a civilian or a military government. It belongs to the people.
Sudanese this month marked the 1-year anniversary of the uprising, with many calling for justice and the rule of law after decades under Bashir's authoritarian government. Sudan's transitional authorities have vowed to meet those demands.
Justice isn't more related to the former regime. It's related to what happened after the former regime, especially clearing the protesters' sit-in. Justice is also related with restoring rights for people who were killed in war zones, and for the displaced, for those fired improperly from their work, for people who were imprisoned and tortured, and also those who were executed without trials.
And older Sudanese remember that past uprising failed to bring about hope for democratic change. For survivors like Shawani, the anniversary is a reminder that the sacrifices to bring lasting change to Sudan should not be in vain. Naba Mohiedeen for VOA News, Khartoum.